I'm going to tell you something. Tariq Nasheed wants to try to separate himself from the very people that he talks about, but he is included. He needs to stand in front of the mirror when he's delivering his speeches and take heed to his own material, his own advice, because he is no different from any other fraud that's out here. Now, recently, on this latest video on Tariq time, he said that he is no different from the average man, and everybody wants to talk about his money and compare that to yielding to white supremacy. That is yielding to white supremacy, because you don't give a fuck about the poor guy and the poor girl whom is suffering that you could help. I ain't saying you can save the fucking world. I ain't saying you can help every fucking body that comes across that needs help. But you have helped no one. Because believe me, if he had ever did any of these things, he's a bragger. You understand? So that means he would have videotaped it. He would have recorded it. But much like the lie about the FBI showing up to his house, he always forgets to grab the phone and record the event. Whom out there would have ever forgotten to record something like the FBI showing up at your fucking doorstep? Because you have the right to record. So as soon as he realized who was actually at the door, that's the first thing that he would have thought about is, I need to document this. I need to record this to make sure that nothing, goes out of the ordinary. I need to protect myself and my family. So the first thing that I need to do is record this while I'm talking to the FBI, while I'm trying to find out what they want. But see, the FBI didn't show up. And even, more people might have believed this if he didn't try to really sell the story more by continuing to lie. Now, this is what he said. He said the FBI was in disguise in shorts and t-shirts. And one of them had a clipboard with him. Listen, he just described the Jehovah's Witness. That's who showed up at his fucking door, not the FBI. Okay? He wanted to turn this into an FBI visit because much of what I'm going to talk about today is related to this. And it's to persuade you to come to his setting, persuade you to have feelings for him. Hey, listen, Tariq isn't a bad guy. He's trying to do this and he's trying to do that, and he's warning us about this and he's warning us about that. Listen, man, we already know what's going on out here. We don't need a single person more telling us what's going on out here. What we do need are solutions. We need prevention. The number one priority should be to preserve life, to prevent lives from being taken by the hands of white supremacy. But if you can't do that, then what good is it giving Tariq Nasheed money in the fucking first place? What good is it? What good has it done thus far? Somebody please tell me that, huh? Without you getting angry and running to the comment section and talking nonsense, can you tell me what good has come out of you giving your money to Tariq Nasheed? He is the only one that benefits off anything that you give him, money, support, and otherwise. But what has he given you? Nothing. And now on his latest video, he wants to try to compare himself to the ordinary man. Hey, listen, people talk about my money, but hey, listen, I'm just like you. So what? I got $10 more than you. But hey, listen, don't look at my money and don't look at how I got the money. Just pay attention to me just giving you meaningless words and sentences that won't amount to shit. because that's all he has ever given you is sentences and a bunch of words that's totally worthless to you. You can't use it to change your life, can you? You can't use this to finally have something in your life that means something. Because everyone out here, whether or not you acknowledge it or not, you have needed help or you will need help. No one can make it alone in this world. Not a single person. I don't care how hard you work. I don't care who you know. I don't care what skills that you possess. You're going to have help. The main reason that Tariq Nasheed has his status that he has right now is because of the people, because of you. And no one can argue that. No one, not even him. He can deny it and say, I built this and I built that. Where did the money come from that helped you build this and build that? It came from the people that you beg every single day. Now he has more than 4 channels. He talks shit about Tommy Sotomayor, but yet you doing the same thing that he has done in the past and currently doing now. So you can't even continue to talk shit about him or anybody else because you're doing the same fucking thing. But I think when it comes to Tariq Nasheed, it's worse. It's much more than what people realize it is. This man is trying to build a living off this. You understand? This is why he begs for big money. The only reason that he put Hidden Colors 5 on the back burner for now is because of my efforts. Because if he would have come out with this Hidden Colors 5 right on schedule, okay, people wouldn't have given him the money that he wanted. So he has decided to wait. Wait for the right time, no doubt, but I got a warning for him. That right time will never come. There won't be another right time. Number one, people don't have the money. Some of them may still have the desire to give it to you, but they don't have it to give. The economy is ruined. It's damaged permanently. It cannot be repaired. The jobs that Trump keeps lying about is actually coming back to the United States. They're not coming back, okay? Because if they were to come back, that means they lose money instead of gaining money. They're not going to do it as a favor to Trump. They're not going to lose out on millions and billions of dollars just to come back to the United States. They can pay Jose in Mexico $2 an hour. But if they have to come back over here, they have to pay John $15 an hour. And do you really think that they want to do that? Since they made the transition out of the United States, they're making a fucking killing. I'm telling you. Money hand over fist. There's no way that they would come back here. Trump is trying to appease you and have you look at him as some kind of fucking savior. And, hey, he's doing exactly what he said that he would do. That's bullshit. Analyze it again. Look at it again. This motherfucker hasn't done anything. Much like Tariq Nasheed. Don't think that this man won't throw you under the bus. He has already thrown so many under the bus already. That looks like you and looks like me. And that looks like him. Okay? So he won't have any problem in the future of doing the exact same thing. But the ante is about to be upped. I'm telling you, there's no limit to what these people will do. You better be careful when you're dealing with people like that, because they will sacrifice you. He's going to think about himself and his family way before he even start to think about anybody else. And I'm trying to get you to see that he has never even thought about anybody else, because if this were true, changes would be in effect right now. How long has he been doing this? I mean, what is his mission? It could be anything, right? Most of you don't even know his mission, but that's not important to as accomplishing whatever that mission is. You understand? He has accomplished nothing, in other words, nothing, not a damn thing. So whatever his mission is, he has yet to accomplish it in over 20 years. So that should tell you, back up, leave, stop supporting this man, stop giving your money to this man. He will use you until he cannot use you anymore. And then he'll go on and start using the next. He'll throw you down. He'll throw you away like fucking trash because you don't mean anything to him. How dare he try to compare himself to the common black man and the common black woman. He considers himself as better. And all of you know it. Even his diehards, you know that that's true. You would have to agree with that. Are we talking about truth here? Or are we still stuck on his fantasy? Because a lot of you don't want to believe the truth. The truth can be told to you and you reject it every single time. Because you think by trying to appease him somehow, that's going to elevate you. Reflect on your life from when you started listening to him until now. Is it different? Has it changed? Has he been responsible for anything good in your life? Has he said anything to you that has allowed you to use it to make your life better? Something is wrong with this picture. 20 years plus, and nothing is different. Something is wrong with that, and you don't want to acknowledge it. You think about it from time to time because I bring it into existence from time to time. So you have no choice. And when you do start to think about it, you have to agree nothing has changed. Then you start getting angry and you try to push that to the side. You try to sweep that under the rug because you don't want to deal with that. You know it's true. You can't even go against me and say, no, that's a lie because of this and that's a lie because of that. The comment section would be filled of his accomplishments. I mean, it should be over at least 100 different accomplishments over a 20-year period. And you have nothing to write, not even one. Something is wrong with this picture. Notice how the people that you support, the people that you look up to, the people that you give your money to, look at how their lives are changing for the better. Their study going up, and you are staying in the same position where you were when you first found them. Something is wrong with that. I'm trying to get you to see that that isn't right. Your lives should be better too. And much like these con-ass pastors, they continue to lie to you and get your hopes up, but nothing ever happens. Nothing ever happens. The same old, same old. And you mean to tell me that you're willing to support this man even after 20 years of no change? This man has elevated himself off your money to a higher position than what you have. Off your money. This man has yet to do anything for anybody else but himself and his fucking family. And I'm telling you, his days are numbered. He's talking way too much shit. You know, it's one thing to talk shit and mean it, and then die for a worthy cause. But it's another thing to talk shit and not mean it. And the only reason that you talk shit is to appease the people so that you can gain more money. Is he willing to die for his words? I guess we're going to find out, because the people that are his enemies, they're watching. They're watching. And not because he's doing so much for black people, because of his filthy fucking mouth. When you talk shit, you better be ready to fucking back it up, Tariq Nasheed. I'm telling you. You better have some plans in place to protect yourself and your family. If I was you, I would never leave your fucking family. I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't talk shit and then leave. And then let everybody know my fucking location. Yeah, I'm going to be in Atlanta on Monday, and for all you white supremacists that I'm talking shit about, I guess I'll see you there. I mean, you know, all for money. This is all for money, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. It has nothing to do for you. He's not fighting for you. He's fighting for a better life for himself and his fucking family. You understand? Recently, he had a new addition to the family. So, money, much more money is needed. So, this is why he's doing a little more than what he was doing the last year and the year before that and the year before that. And you're going to see him begging, 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 begging every single day. These videos are starting to be compiled up to 2 to 3 a day because he needs even more money than what he needed the last time and the time before that and the time before that. This nigga is going to drain you completely dry. And I really feel sorry for you because you still don't realize what's going on. And it's obvious. But for those of you that realize it and won't let this man con you, I applaud you. And don't let anybody else knock you off the fucking truth. Because it's the only thing that will help you survive. This future is here now. What I've been telling you about for a long time. And it's not going to play with you. And it's not going to wait for you. And it's not going to help you along. It's here to erase you. It's here to get rid of you. I can guarantee you that. You see the things that's going on, the mysterious things that's going on? This Waffle House shooting and then everything else that's... Listen, let me tell you something that's ironic about this Waffle House shooting. Waffle House is bankrupt, and everywhere that they have a location, they're starting to take them down because they are bankrupt. Now, I don't know what happened as far as the finances because, you would have to be a fly on the wall or a member of these committees to actually know what's going on. But I know one thing for sure, they're bankrupt. That means they have no more money and they're not making enough money. They're not generating enough money from these locations to keep it running. So one by one, they're coming down. Isn't it ironic that this shooting would have taken place at one of these locations? I'm telling you, you have to read in between the lines. You have to pay attention. And also the fact that Waffle House somehow, I don't know how this happened, but it represents black people. It represents black people, much like other things that shouldn't represent us, but it does. It's a part of a stereotype that we continue to allow to be created because we don't speak up and say, no, you're not going to put that on us. You understand? You're not going to attach that shit to us. Because you're too busy giving your money to Tariq Nasheed. You're too busy giving your time to Tariq Nasheed that won't give you anything in return. Name one thing that he has done for you. Name one motherfucking thing that this chump has done for you or anybody else that has changed your life. And I'll stop creating videos.